What's up, guys? No cards. I did get one package, and he did tell me he was sending it. See if I can get it without breaking. I had to put it on the ground because it's big. But you know who that's from when you hold up Spider-Man stickers. He said he was sending it. It is going to be some sort of showdown between me and Egg. So I'm excited to get into that, but I'm on the way to work. I've been working a lot lately. Got lucky with some overtime, and then some stuff at home that had to be done. For those that didn't know, I've been off the grid for a little bit. Not really off the grid, but no videos. Partly because I don't have anything coming in other than Spidey's package, but no cards coming in really. I always use my money to buy cards from cards that I've had to sell or whatever. Things that I don't collect, you know, odds and end cards. But I haven't really been selling anything because I haven't had time. My brother went back into the hospital. He had COVID a few months back. I know I said it in a video. Everybody, thank you for all the prayers and caring thoughts. He had it really bad, and it has appeared to have some lingering issues. He has asthma, and he was quite a bit overweight, but he has lost 75 pounds, which is great. He is a family man. He is the best big brother I could have asked for, and but he ended up going back into the hospital a week ago, and with some breathing problems. So he thought it was his asthma and you know, related to the COVID-19 issues, and ended up he was having a heart attack. So after a while, or a few days, they ended up doing a cath, and he was 90% occluded in a artery leading to one of his ventricles, which is chambers in your heart. They put him on some medicine to help strengthen his heart because they said overall his heart muscles were weak. Your heart muscle levels should be 35 or higher to not get what he has, and his were 13. They ended up putting him on this medicine, and they said that he's going to be going home with a life vest, which, if you've ever seen a life vest, it's kind of like a weight vest with a defibrillator attached to it. So if his heart were to stop, it would shock him until he either ceased to live or came back. So they said before he left the hospital they needed to do more tests. They found that his heart muscle numbers have come up to 25, 26, but he still had to go home with the vest on. So they were very happy with how his heart was strengthening with the medicine, and so they had to put the vest on him. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time in the past year or past few years, this past year, 2020, was rough. The end of it. My mom passed away on Thanksgiving Day. So this, even with the job that I have, seeing everything that I have, or throughout every shift I go to work, basically, this, I I don't even really have to say it. Everybody knows that you have siblings or family members that you lose. It's hard, but to have something so close to my mom really made me a nervous wreck there for a little bit. He did go home. Actually, my mom's birthday was Wednesday. Today is Friday, the 30th. My mom's birthday was Wednesday, so I got to celebrate it with my dad, and we sent off some balloons. I don't know if you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw that. But my brother came home the same day, so he came home Wednesday, which was, I think, some of my mom's doing. But that's why I've kind of been off the grid. We've been dealing with that, and then I'm coaching my daughter's softball team, so that's just really busy. And my other daughter has swim, and my daughter with softball has dance also. So it's been a constant barrage of things. But I do have some stuff planned. I did have a pretty big find in a very small collection that I purchased. So I'm gonna be selling that. I was gonna send it to grade, but nobody's grading, at least not PSA, and I don't really want to send it to BGS, or, well, I might send it to BGS. I don't know. It would just be a one-card submission. But I am going to sell that either way, because that will fund some more stuff that I want to get, and I don't collect it. So, and then I'm gonna open Spidey's package. I don't know, sometime soon. I'm gonna tell him that I actually finally got it from the PO box, because he's been waiting for me to go get it, and the day I was gonna go get it, I ended up getting overtime, so I was at work for 48 hours. I didn't get to come home. But I wanted to also make a comment, and like it or hate it, about LeBron James. Me personally, I'm not going to collect the damn thing that guy is on. And if nobody understands what I'm talking about, or if somebody doesn't understand what I'm talking about, just research his tweet picture. It's everywhere. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a police officer, but I deal with police officers a lot. Have some in my family. For him to put a picture of a cop up on his Twitter, whatever, with "You're next" on the top of it, hashtag accountability, is beyond disrespectful, beyond threatening, and he should have sponsors removed. I'm not a fan of Colin Kaepernick for other reasons, but all he did was kneel, put his fist up. He was standing up for something that he thought, in a way that he thought was respectful. I'm sure he didn't mean any disrespect to the sport. It is what it is. You stand up for what you believe in. Should he have done it in a game? Maybe not. But he used his platform in a peaceful way. He lost every single sponsorship, and his contract. Okay, LeBron threatens a cop with his life, and whether you believe that or not is your own opinion. But there are people out there that watch and listen to all these celebrities and sports and these athletes, and they'll do things that they say. And the card community is just as good of an example as that. There's people out there that are investors and that are buying cards because celebrities have these same cards. So don't think for a minute that there's not at least one person out there that saw LeBron James's tweet, "You're next," with this cop's picture on his Twitter, and wouldn't go out there and try to kill that cop, because he shot an armed individual that was trying to kill somebody. Okay, saved 2 people's life in the process. So he should lose sponsorships. He should lose following. He should lose contracts. If Colin Kaepernick lost it, why isn't LeBron James losing it just because he's the king? Which he's not the king. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Everybody knows that. It's not even close, especially now. He's off the field antics. My point is, he's using his platform in a negative way. I know all my friends on here and off YouTube are way more respectful than that. They would, if they had the same platform, they would use it in a way that was very respectful. They would use it in a way that actually means something and can get something going and produce positive influence and outcomes. Example, Jimmy Guns. One of the best dudes on here. I've gotten closer with him over the past few months. He would do the opposite of what LeBron is doing. So this is just me getting something off my chest. I know I'll get thumbs down because there's people that are staunch LeBron followers, which is your own opinion, your own personal, that's your choice. I can't change that, not going to change it. I've always made my own opinions of people on my own. I've never had people influence my opinions of people, and I have my own thoughts and beliefs. but it's just a venting session because I haven't made a video. I haven't had time to make a video. But I will not be participating in anything LeBron related at all. I don't really collect basketball as it is, but I was, and I've talked to a few people about this on YouTube, that texting and whatnot, that I was thinking about coming back and collecting inserts only of star players. If I do that, he is never going to be in my collection. I've actually gotten a stack, a small stack, because I didn't have any in the first place, at least not that many, of his cards, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I may just send them to somebody. I'm not even going to sell them. I don't want to make money off of his face. But if there's a LeBron collector out there that would like them, there's only about maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5. Just drop the comment below. If you collect them, I'm not going to make you stop. Obviously, it's your own opinion, your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own collection. You do with it what you want. But if there is somebody, just let me know below. If there's more than 1 or 2, then I'll random it off or something. But enough of that. Sorry for the negativity if it felt negative. Definitely not trying to be negative. If you know me, you know that I'm a pretty positive person. I try to be. I've had my moments, but with all the negativity in the world, that's the last thing we need is a superstar creating more issues. But I will be doing a couple things, a couple more videos coming up. And my wife actually suggested yesterday that we get a babysitter for my 2-year-old, her mom, for my 2-year-old, so we can go to a card shop, which is awesome. I love it. So that's all I got. Scotty, thank you very much, Araña Boys. I'm not doing that R justice. Araña Boys, for the package. I don't know what's in it, but I can't wait to get into it. Look at that, 12.5 minutes. Don't apologize for those long videos. Deuces.